Still there, Pat?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just listening to some rips. I'm doing some work.
Some rips?
Yeah, there's this channel called Silva Gunner.
Oh,
They
okay.
basically take a remix a bunch of music, and one of them I was just thinking that was fantastic was you know the song "Rap God" by Eminem, right?
Of course.
They basically took the Donkey Kong rap and pretty much recreated the song with word synthesis.
Really?
It's pretty insane.
That sounds cool.
But yeah, I was just listening to
Oh,
that a
thanks for
little
the
bit.
link.
Yeah, no worries. It's
So,
pretty good.
I don't even know if I want to bother sharing out this stream. So right now, I'm live again, and it doesn't look like it's borking or anything like that.
You're live right now. I didn't know that. I thought you were just getting it set up.
I'm live. So if
I
you've
would've
got
been
your
more
pants
entertaining
down,
if
or you... No, I'm just kidding.
Here, let me let me just get Performance Patrick in here.
Yeah, get the performance package.
Performance Patrick. Get Performance Package Patrick. You know, getting the friggin'
Oh, man.
R34 GTR full stack. But anyways, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I see you're playing our favorite YouTube channel.
Yeah. I have learned a valuable lesson, and that is when you're about to go live and OBS is screaming at you, you have dropped frames, you don't hit the go live button.
Fair enough.
You reboot and you try to figure out what the problem is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say when you go live, make sure you tell the people that are on the stream that you're live. But
Oh yeah,
works too.
that works too. I should probably have done that.
Yeah, that's cool. They know all my dirty secrets now.
We all know. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything that you should be
Not saying
embarrassed about or anything like that.
Well, I did just admit I listened to the entirety of a remixed Donkey Kong 64 song, DK Rap.
I hope that people know.
Recreated Rap God.
Yeah, that I'm going to check out after the stream for sure.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
no,
love him.
definitely. I mean, I love Eminem, so I hope that people know by now, or have come to expect with Saturn Dave streams, that there's probably going to be some technical difficulties, and if they hang in there, if they see it through with me, we'll get there. We'll end up actually streaming something.
We're gonna make it after all.
Yeah, this is just let's see, Galaxy Sega, I'll do that one.
So what is this game about, actually?
What is this game about? It is a 2.5D, if you will, platformer. Well, hold on a second. Maybe we can get out of this and go back to the beginning. Let me do a little reboot and show everybody the intro. So, I don't know how old you would have been when this game came out. Probably in grade school or something like that. But 1996.
That's about right.
For some reason, this game had a lot of buzz. It was one of those like multi-platform games. It was developed by Toys for Bob. Well, it was at least the Saturn one was developed by Toys for Bob. Maybe somebody in the comments or something can confirm whether or not the PlayStation version was or something like that. But they had an N-Gage port. I think they had another port. There was a second game that came out for the PlayStation. But for some reason, yeah, this game before, let's see, 1996. I think it was before Super Mario 64. I think it was before Mario 64. And John is on the chat, and he says that it came out when he was 12 years old. So yeah, like, they really pushed this game hard. And of course, it was published by Crystal Dynamics, and they were a big name in mid-90s gaming. So, you know, they did a big job promoting this game. And again, since it was multi-platform, it's just one of those games that had a lot of buzz. I'm not gonna say that it's great, but it's good enough that, you know, it's not playing. The thing is that if I leave it for a while, it should play the intro. If I just don't touch anything, it should play the FMV, which is what I want you guys to see, so you can kind of the FMV. Yeah. I'm not getting any drop frames now. What the frick? So I don't want to like make this a cussing stream, but I'm
I
tempted
think
to.
you should. The foul mouth stream. The naughty,
Seriously.
naughty language.
I was
Naughty anger.
I couldn't and you know what's really funny? I actually switched over to the 2.4 gigahertz wireless and I'm getting better
Yeah.
frames now.
Yeah, that's always a weird one. You should
Okay.
you should go back to the 5G and maybe it'll infect you with good.
John has corrected me. I feel so ashamed of myself for not giving this game its due, I guess, because he says that it is the greatest game. This in Gex really had an impact. Spot goes to Hollywood. I'm digging your comment, John.
Yes, Spot Goes to Hollywood, the very, very, very influential game.
Cameron was 10 in 1996, and he never even heard of this game.
He was in Canada though. He's probably doing Canada things like drinking milk in bags and
Oh my
whatever
god,
they do and fight cold.
I love it.
But
You know, they don't
actually,
drink
fun
the
fact-
milk directly from the bag. They stick it in like a bucket or something. They stick it in a pitcher.
That's no fun.
That's no fun. I know, right?
Just gotta puncture that bag and just drink that milk out.
But can you check on something since you probably have internet right now? Can you
I
check
do.
if this is Adam Sessler who does the voice of this jester dude? Because it sounds a lot like him.
Let me listen to that.
That was fun. Horrible, but fun. Okay, Toots. Make with the get rid of the giant monster spell.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, let me
To get rid of young.
I'm not seeing Adam Sessler in the credits.
Okay, all right. It's somebody who sounds a lot like the Sess.
Who was a famous video game reviewer.
Yeah.
Actually, I've met him too.
Adam says he remembered playing this and thinking that it was really weird, and he's not wrong. This game is kind of weird. Yeah, actually, Cameron. Oh my gosh, Jinx. I wasn't reading your comment, but Cameron said he's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Adam is not wrong that this game is weird. You're not wrong that Canadians drink milk from bags.
Then who is wrong?
Nobody, I guess. I'm gonna play as the girl. You can play as the jester by pressing Z. You can switch over to the jester.
You don't be Adam Sessler.
I'm gonna play as the girl because, well, the jester, he has a cool like spin dash attack. I don't want to call it a spin dash, but it's kind of like a weird cartoony spin dash attack thing, for lack of better words. But the girl has like a double jump, one of those like mid-air jumps, and it ends up being helpful. So let's see here. Right from the get-go, we want to knock that thing down and then get this doohickey, if we can get it.
I was looking on Toys for Bob's Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they made some really popular games, especially recently. They've made Madagascar Escape to Africa, and of course the now famous, that's pretty big right now, is 101 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue, which is the definitive Dalmatians game ever made for the Dreamcast, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
But they also did I don't know, some Crash Bandicoot
Dude,
trilogy.
how lame is
Spiral
that?
Ignited trilogy and Crash Bandicoot 4. I don't know.
All right.
Games,
I just kind of
whatever
died.
time.
I just kind of died like right away. That's. Oh, can I also ask anybody who's watching the stream, is my voice crackling? Is my mic crackling at all? Because I've had audio issues too.
Sound good to me on
Oh,
that.
good. For now. Let's see.
For now.
I
You'll
keep
become a
looking
robot
up.
sooner or later. Also,
Yeah.
you died.
It's random, and I heard that it has either something to do with the sample rate or like latency in the stream. So we'll see. See if I'm able to eradicate that. But
Destroy.
I'm thinking of going the K-Kona route and putting Windows 7 on my machines again.
To be honest, I think maybe it might be due to your interface. There's something weird going on.
Yeah, you never have audio issues?
No. The only thing I ever have is like maybe Crackles once in a blue moon, but nobody's complained about it on any of the podcasts or streams yet. So
No, you usually sound good. It's just like when we're recording podcasts or something, every once in a while there's the odd like issue where everybody has to like disconnect and then reconnect. Poor Ben, man. He's had so many audio problems, just as much as me, really. Feel bad for it.
But the thing is that he has a lot of chains in the link that breaks easily.
Oh.
I found that if you remove those chains in the link as much as possible, or make them semi-independent, it stops breaking as much.
Harminder wants me to zoom in. Are you saying you want me to like get closer to the game? Like that?
I think he means like zoom in as in go on Zoom. And
Oh.
zoom in. Maybe.
Harminder,
The
you...
game is actually pretty far away though.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, I admit, folks need to do full screen to get the vibe I was going for, which is classic cheese.
Yeah,
This
I liked
right?
it.
Okay, so
It
like,
liked you hanging out.
folks, this is just me fooling around. This is not a serious stream. So like, I have two different kinds of streams. I've got my like, holy crap, a whole crap ton of comments just came through. But oh, I was gonna say, like, so I did this stream overlay just to show Pat as kind of like a joke, and I was like, I've always wanted, and I joked with Sam, the Southern Sega gentleman, before. I've always wanted to do kind of like a little mock-up of my living room growing up, which is kind of like this. You got like this little TV hutch, classic 90s TV hutch, and you know, some odd picture frame in there. If everybody really wants to just see the game, though, I can zoom in for them. Not a big deal. I just kind of wanted to...
I like it though.
Yeah.
It gives me a vibe. Like every one of your stream things give me a different vibe. Like I'm getting like a living room vibe from this one. The other one I had more of a hangout vibe.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
garage.
like, can you know how, like,
I mean, you're in your garage, obviously.
I am in my garage, and
Your
you can see
door,
the
I
garage door there. Yeah, exactly. So let's get out of my garage. That's much more cozy.
I
So
I want to go in your garage.
the game here, in this scene, the game is like 800 by 600. In that other scene, the wide scene, the game is like 640 by 480, right? So yeah, I admit, like at 1080p or whatever folks are like viewing it at, that's really zoomed out. But again, like, people have to understand, like, when I feel like a game can't really stand on its own merit, or it's like a little weird or something like that, I just kind of want to do something funky with the stream to make it more watchable, you know? If this was what was it? If this was like Resident Evil, you know, I wouldn't be like screwing around with this. I would use a more serious stream overlay or whatever.
Yeah, I really like the overlay you made for me with the CRT.
Oh yeah,
That was really
and
cool.
use that as much as you want too. Try to do some funky things with it. You should. I definitely think that.
Yeah, there's a lot of playing around I want to do with it. I have some
fun
ideas
with it.
because, as you know, a lot of my streams are just video and a little text overlay. But
Yeah.
I kind of like, I don't know, the vibe is just so cool on it.
Yeah, and
I mean, the one Castlevania made a lot of hits and a lot of people liked it too. So.
what happened to that though? Because that video ended up being marked as private, and I couldn't see it after that.
Oh, I re-uploaded because it was a 2-for-1, and I wanted to make it a pure Castlevania stream.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, as much as I love Corpse Killer, I think a lot of people were there to see the Castlevania portion of it.
Yeah.
No offense to fans of Corpse Killer, of course, but you know.
It's really you know, streaming is one of these things that is like so subjective, depending on, like, there are some streamers that it's really, the game is more background noise than anything. And then there's like Chaz, who's like, I'm going in and I'm going to kill this game. Like, I'm going to beat this game 100%. And you know, it's almost like it's like a clinic on how to play the game, you know. I mean, you could learn a lot from Chaz's streams.
For sure, and it helped me out playing Resident Evil 2. For those of you that don't know, I don't think I posted it on our Facebook at all, but I ran through Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube. So I beat both Claire and Leon. I was trying to go for A ranking, but I only got B. But you know, it's more motivation for me to play it again. Which is what, frankly, I don't need motivation to play Resident Evil 2, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
no
just play
kidding.
it 'cause it's fun.
Oh, that's another thing is I went with a wide presentation on the stream because I also wanted folks to be able to have their comments hard coded into the video, so that they can actually see what other people are commenting and stuff like that while they're watching. And I don't know if that's...
I like it when you change it and like all the comments flood in.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't figured out how to work around that. Oh, maybe it's a setting where it's, you know what it is. It's a setting where I have it refresh when it becomes active. I should probably turn that off.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I'm still learning.
It looks like you're super popular though, so.
Yeah, it looks like I'm super popular. It's good there. We're posing here. Oh, how do I get this key thing? Okay. I feel like John is just sitting there going with his hands, with his arms folded, like this is not how you play this game.
Yeah. Wait, which John?
John Carter, as in Carter's
okay.
Retro Reviews.
Oh,
the
for a second
funniest.
I got him confused for Peter. I don't know.
The review site with the most dick jokes. The review YouTube channel with the most dick jokes.
What was this channel again?
Carter's Retro Reviews? I want to say that's what it's called. Carter's.
We'll plug it on here because.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys haven't, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. I've always just called it Carter's Retro Reviews, and I might be getting that wrong. But you guys have to check it out if you haven't. I mean,
Yeah.
He's got that. He's got that dick humor.
I'll post in the chat.
So yeah, and it's been a while since I played this. That's another thing. I am going in a little cold with this, but I figure that way, I can kind of show people this is the impression that anybody else would have playing this, like going in cold.
So you're like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, where that's the impression that you get.
I guess that is the impression that I get.
God, I love that band.
Oh, me too.
Them and I've been listening to a lot of who's the band? Crap. I forgot what band it was. There's the na. I can't remember what the name of the band is. Crap.
Hum a little bit more of it. I don't.
Like, hey, that's on a billion. It's surefire way to dun dun dun.
Slow me down. Isn't that? That's not Counting Crows. That's
No. What's the name of that band?
Run around. You gotta give me a run around. It's on one of the playlists that I did, but see, the thing is now I can't think of it because I'm focusing on the stream.
I think it's Blues Travelers.
It is. There you go, Blues Traveler.
Yeah, okay, it's Blues Travelers.
Yeah, it's Blues Traveler. That's weird. I was expecting you to say another. Ska band or something. You went like way left field compared to. Where did you go? Bump bump.
Yeah. My dad, I was surprised listening to a lot of Blues Travelers. Like, oh, I'd never expect you to listen to that band because he's kind of eclectic with his music. Like,
these guys kill you easily.
Yeah.
Your dad's pretty eclectic when it comes to music.
Yeah, I think that's where I get my eclectic taste from, because he listens to like southern rock stuff and stuff like Blues Travelers and like more classical rock stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm impressed by your musical taste for sure. You like a lot of good stuff.
I like a lot of bad stuff too, but
I feel like we have similar music tastes because we like a lot of the same like classic music. Sorry, I'm sucking it up here. But we also like the electronic stuff and what am I trying to think? The lo-fi stuff.
Yeah, the lo-fi stuff like when you sent me those mini discs, those were pretty cool. With what was the one where they have like the face? They have like, I think it was like a tambourine as a face or something, or a pancake. I forgot the name of the band.
Yeah, what was that? I'm not sure.
I'll pull up the mini discs, but you have, like I said, you had great taste on those things. I just listen to that.
Oh, I sent you some. Didn't I send you some stuff? With are you talking about like Neutral Milk Hotel?
Yeah, Neutral Milk Hotel.
Okay, yeah. That album that's an oldie but a goodie from like it's weird with those bands, of course. Like they before I forget, Peter O'Hanlon, he's in the chat and he said that he really likes the music to this game, which I agree, I like it too, but I don't like the part right coming up here. Like for a second there I thought my phone was ringing. It's like it does some weird stuff with the music, but for the most part I really like it. I like the artwork, the hand-drawn artwork in the background and stuff, you know?
It's really pretty, I like it.
Yeah. And it reminds me a little bit of Jumping Flash, some of these parts. I was going to show you here. Like,
You know, it's giving me that vibe.
this
too,
right here where you're way high up and you're going down on these, I don't know, watermelon platforms or something. It kind of has this Jumping Flash kind of vibe, but of course it's not first person's perspective, it's 2.5D, if that's a thing. I guess we should say that's a thing.
Yeah, you know, I really like games that vibe like this, like, you know, Jumping Flash, Pandemonium, Medieval.
Oh yeah, Medieval was great.
It's giving me that vibe. And
Is it?
There's another game that's,
It's giving you that vibe.
Yeah, like that platformy vibe. I don't know, I've always loved the PlayStation 32-bit vibes of like,
Yeah.
sort of like this, like the 3D platforms like Klonoa and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Klonoa was great. Klonoa is a better game than this. I have to say. John might disagree with me, but he has a reputation for liking bad games. No, I'm just kidding, John.
We all have bad
His
games.
internet dropped, so he's catching up on the last 5 minutes. The frustration you're feeling with this game is what I was experiencing when he first started playing. Okay, so yeah, and again, I've played this game much better before. You know, you get good at it after a while, but of course, these days, I go in blind to most things. Like I go in having not played for a while because, you know. That's the other reason why I did the living room thing, Pat, is because like nowadays when I play games, that's it. My opportunity to stream and to play games is the same, you know? So I just want to have fun and play some games.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel that it's my way with the Saturn. Like I had to actually quit something recently because I've gotten so busy with life and I had no chance to play stuff.
That
and
guy.
Hoping I can start off like doing Saturday streams because I kind of feel that that's where I play most of the Saturn stuff is like on the Saturday streams I did.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like Saturn or anything, but I mean I just have a lot. Like I just got that GC was it the GC loader and I've been playing a Go-Go Hyper Grind a lot.
Oh, you got the GC loader?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was I basically set my alarms and I woke up like at 7 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday to get it.
Nice.
But I really wanted to get it because I love GameCube and I don't want to pay the prices that
This
they're
guy,
going for right now.
Those stupid dodo birds or whatever they are, their hitbox is like super tiny, but they can kill you in a heartbeat. Here's the thing, it's like if you bounce on them even from the side, it doesn't count. This pisses me off.
I hate games that are like,
And I don't.
like very.
She
very
doesn't.
picky.
Yeah, she doesn't have an attack. It's just the bouncing. So okay, that's the good thing about the Jester. He has a legit attack, and so I think for some of these enemies, he's easier. But with her, you can get more power-ups and stuff because she's got this double jump. So maybe I'm just an idiot for using her. I don't know.
It's cool. I mean, it's just a challenge.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny. Speaking of controls, my roommate's playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time with the original, and he's getting so frustrated with the tank controls. It's pretty funny watching because, like, he'll go off screen and then he'll try to duke a zombie and then just end up going back directly into them. And I just like to start.
Right. Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
I really will say like that. Of course, like Resident Evil is classic AF, you know, and I mean, in some ways it's the best. But Deep Fear, I do really feel like they kind of made it better by allowing you to use that analog control and have it kind of like, you know what I'm talking about? When you play Deep Fear, you kind of are able to continue. When you go into the next room, it's not like it resets.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, you could run. First of all, you could run with the tank controls, and you could shoot at the same time. And then yeah, like I kind of feel like Deep Fear was just kind of like them trying to make a Resident Evil game, but kind of, you know, improve a few things. And I wouldn't say that it's a better game than Resident Evil. I would just say that, like, I would love it if, you know, Resident Evil had some of the features that Deep Fear had in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, that's another game I need to end up beating.
Oh yeah, you do. You do need to beat it. It's great. Deep Fear is great. Okay, I feel like I am getting there. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Okay, so this guy right here, I only have one heart, right? This guy could just totally end me if I don't get it right.
So is this game like semi-rare on the Saturn, or is it kind of in the okay range of prices?
Price? I don't know if it's rare. I don't know. Can anybody speak to that if it comes up on the Bay? I really don't. When I got this, I think I got it from a game store or something like that, so...
Yeah, I'm looking on the Bay right now. It looks like there's a bunch of $60 to $80 buy it nows.
See, I don't think that that reflects the quality of the game as much of the fact that it's just a Saturn game, you know?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Because
yeah,
this is a game I would probably pay $40 for and feel good.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Bones level of maybe price I'd pay for.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't want to die again. This is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in so folks don't have to squint. Yeah, so if I legit die, then I'm gonna be the Jester because he's a lot easier to do attacks with, and I just won't grab certain power-ups, I guess.
It's like platformer Nights into Dreams.
Good point. It does have that kind of like circling around an axis thing that Knights did, especially like with the tree in the middle. See, of course, Nights into Dreams is a infinitely better controlling game with the analog controller and everything. This game, I think, to be fair to this game, it's got a lot of things going for it. It can be incredibly frustrating personally, but I think that it has enough in the music and graphics department to make it appealing, and not to mention the fact that they just did a hell of a job promoting it back in the day, so it's like you couldn't help but check it out.
Fair enough. Is like on cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about cartoons. I think it was one of those like gaming magazines / game stores, you know, like EB Games would like really promote it heavily. Yeah, Peter, PAL games are pretty bad too, but you're right. US longbox games are pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm just very happy that that we have more options like the Mode or the Rhea and the Phoebe, and of course the Satiator that's coming out soon. Well, I mean, it's out, but not for like general public. So hopefully with those out, people will be able to enjoy their Saturns more.
Yeah, agreed.
But it's still fun to collect them. I think it was kind of funny. I was lamenting it last night how I'm kind of getting burnt out collecting various things, because everything I'm really into now is very expensive, like GameCube, Saturn, even the Dreamcast. It's like I'm kind of brick-walled by the price, because all the games I want are now like the $300, $400 games, and it's like I don't really want to pay for those.
I agree. You know, and you gotta decide. I think it's, damn it. You really have to decide, you know, what do you want to go after. You can't own everything. I mean, you can own everything, but then you can just not have a life, you know, beyond. I saw this guy, and no offense, but he literally had like every single step of his like 25, 30 step, you know, up, down, upstairs, downstairs. He had every single step just covered with PS2 games, right? And then like he swapped it out and covered every single step with Wii games. I'm like, where are you keeping all that stuff, you know?
Probably in boxes or probably selling it.
Again, like I don't want no judgment. No, I'm not passing judgment on anybody who gets
Just
joy
joking.
from you are. Anyone who gets joy from collecting games, that's fine. Do what makes you happy, but just monitor yourself and always be questioning yourself. Does this really make me happy, or is it just scratching an itch? Is it like retail therapy? Because if it's gotten to that point, you might be off the deep end. You might need to just like, question yourself every once in a while. Don't let anybody else tell you what you're doing is, bad for you, but definitely be honest with yourself when it comes to collecting, because I honestly think that you cannot own everything, and there's no point.
Yeah, no, it's a hard thing. All joking aside,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm probably one of those people that love like collecting because it's just fun. It's a fun hobby.
it is.
I love going offer up and hunting the deals.
Yes.
I don't like going to Goodwills and yard sales though. That's not fun at all. But
Yeah.
like hunting those deals.
Yeah, Goodwill used to be fun. It's not really anymore.
Yeah,
It's
now
not-
it's like, oh hey, it's a bunch of sports games and
Well, and also that's because all the good stuff gets, taken off the shelf, brought into the back and put on their shop Goodwill, where, because they've got dudes that are like pricing out everything and they know what things are worth, right? So it's not like you can get deals like you used to at Goodwill. They know what everything is worth, and they're just kind of like trying to get their money hut. So I don't know.
yeah. I think I remember when I went to Goodwill and I saw that. I first realized that I saw a copy of Magic Knight Rayearth for like, I think they wanted $275 there, and I was like, "Is there any way you could do a deal?" I was like, "Nah, sorry, dude.
I like Phil's comment. I judge this shit.
You don't buy Nintendo."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sega is probably even worse than that though.
Well, Phil can judge the hell out of me. I have a ridiculous and embarrassing amount of DS games, because DS is like one of those 32-bit handheld systems that I have a soft spot for.
It's kind of funny. I think with you it's like 32, and with me it's like 128. Like I love 128-bit games.
Well, me too. I have it's okay. Like, I could be Dreamcast Dave, right? But there's like you said in our original Saturn podcast, there's so many people doing Dreamcast out there. I have loads of Dreamcast games, and I do love me some Dreamcast. In fact, I would say, like, before I got back into Saturn, I was spending an entire decade being like a Dreamcast dude. So I have like 4 Dreamcasts, and I have a fair collection. It's just that I just don't have enough time to be Dreamcast Dave and Saturn Dave. So
What about DS, Dave?
DS Dave, I had a site for a moment before I met you, where I was like writing DS reviews and stuff like that. It was a little premature because like the DS hasn't yet come into its nostalgia. It will, like everyone had a DS, right? I think
Well, I
you're
disagree
smart
with that.
too. I think you're smart
I
for
think it did hit that.
Oh, well, it hasn't. It's just begun. Let me tell you,
guess.
it's just begun.
Because like I've been looking online, like Pokemon, like the Pokemon Black and White games are easily $100 per game at this point.
Right. When I was getting them, when I was picking up stuff, it was like a lot of DS games were like $40 and $50 a game,
Oh.
which is crazy. But now they're even more. So I mean, it's only going to get worse. But the thing is,
Yeah,
like, it's so ubiquitous. So many people had a DS. So many people had a Nintendo Wii, So there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for that. And so back to what I was saying about collecting, just get the good stuff, like
all
you
killer,
don't
no
have
filler.
to, all killer, no filler. I admit I have a lot of filler in my Saturn collection. I'm kind of like Peter Malik in so much as like I try to find good in every game. And I mean, some games like The Crow, I can't find anything good about them, sure. But I mean, some games like this, I figured it was worth owning. It's proving me wrong. It's proving me wrong right now, since I can't get past the first fucking level, but
And that's what I like about getting stuff like the Raya and like the DC loader. I can play games that maybe not have been reviewed good or don't look that great and find joy in them, you know?
Yeah, dude, you know what? Screw all this. I'm just gonna try to get past this. I'm not even gonna mess around with all these power-ups. I literally I had to sit down with this game, I want to say 6 months ago, and I did so much better. But I wasn't streaming it, to be fair.
Yeah, you get that pressure and you have to talk to me, so it kind of gets
Well,
you
so yeah, like I don't feel any pressure at all. Like I know everybody here in the comments pretty well, and whoever else is not commenting and just lurking, you guys should comment. You know, join the party.
Say that Patrick's annoying or something.
Yeah, say tell him the truth.
Tell him to shut up. Yeah, shut up.
But seriously though, I don't feel any pressure, but I do have a hard time doing two things at once. My wife is correct on that account. I am incapable of multitasking. So like when I'm talking and trying to say anything coherent, like about the game. Now see, this is where I die. This is where I'm going to die because I cannot get past it. Oh, duh. I chose him because of his attack and then I forgot to use it. Alright, we're going to do better now. We're going to do better. Yeah, so he's got this funny, comical, like, dash thing.
Yeah, but no, this is definitely getting me to this game because I love the 2.5D platformers. Even though I hate the 2.5D fighting games, weirdly enough.
Peter says I never stream. Peter...
You stream some... You started back up.
I started back up. Oh, is he talking about, like, I don't stream often enough to be good, or is he just saying I never stream?
I think he might be talking to me, too.
Yeah. We don't stream enough to like qualify for like the streaming program or anything, you know. So we really should.
Yeah. I'm kind of starting. I kind of am starting this weekend. I think I'm gonna start doing it every Saturday at least. For
right.
A couple hours because I found more time nowadays, and Saturdays are kind of usually open.
Yeah.
So I might be.
He's just like, you never stream, dude. I streamed day before yesterday. I did Sega Touring Car Championship. Check it out. But you might not.
Yeah.
You might not like that game, so maybe don't check it out. I don't know.
Unfortunately, they don't have any British games to stream. We can't stream BBC 12.
Even right now. You know what? Peter's just trolling me. He likes to do that.
He's the master troll.
It's okay. That's
You
okay.
see my Facebook.
See, I like that. I accept.
BBC memes in my Facebook. He's Mr. BBC man.
He's Mr. BBC man. You know, you opened yourself up though to that.
I know, but it's funny.
It is funny.
That's half the fun. You know? But yeah, no, Peter is the true comedy genius.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I really need to play more Hedgehog running get funny. But yeah, I do need to play more games like this. I don't know, I think my thing is I love anime games, and the Saturn, I mean, obviously has a big deficit of that.
Yeah. Oh man, I want the doozy game to be that racing game. Or I don't know if you can really call it a racing game, but I want that to be translated so bad. Didn't you say that they were doing a translation? Or you were just hoping?
I'm hoping. I don't know if they're gonna be doing that or not.
Oh man.
I see no reason unless they really find the love of Whale Man, which I doubt.
Yeah. But like, I just want to know what happens in that story.
Well, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'd be down to play that again.
Damn it! Damn those guys!
Maybe I should just learn Japanese and I could play all the dating sims.
You should. You should learn Japanese anyway. Why not?
I'm learning German though, so it's kind of hard.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess I technically know it. I don't know. Like, I'm always learning German because I don't know. Like, it never ends with a language, you know. You're always gonna find something new.
You can be like that. You can be like the German Schauma. Go to people on the street.
Just speak German to them.
Speak German to them. Buy stuff. That's all he does. Just eats and buys random shit with the money. Sorry?
What's that from?
Xiaoma? He's like a YouTuber. He's like a
Oh, I like that
Chinese white guy. It's his videos are always say like clueless white guy speaks perfect Chinese.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
no, I saw.
And
those
it's
videos.
like
Orders,
seriously
at
the
a
same
Chinese
thing.
restaurant.
I'm just like, okay, so they're impressed that you speak Chinese. I mean, I'm not saying that he shouldn't keep making videos. You know, do what makes you happy. But it's just funny. Seriously, like every video is the same thing.
It's just in order to get the clicks, man.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like it is amazing to me how much play you can get off the same premise.
Same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's kind of cool. Like I actually ran into somebody that did that. It was this I was playing VR chat the other day, and there's this guy. It's called the seven language dude.
Yeah.
And he speaks 7 languages, and I started speaking German to him because he was like streaming, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, okay.
So
And
that
he
would be
does a whole
rad
bit
if you
on
could
that.
have like an international stream where you speak like several different languages.
Yeah, Joe and I were talking about me learning Spanish so that we can do the spirit hunters in Spanish.
No
Because
hablo
the-
español.
Yeah, no hablo español, no
Oh.
English.
Un
Yeah,
poquito.
no.
No, not
Yeah,
even.
no.
What did you study in high school?
German.
You study okay. See, I didn't even
That's-
have a German course in high school. It was like French, Spanish. Fuck.
Oh, Phil.
Phil is speaking German with you right now.
He's playing What's Going On with German. It's going pretty well. Es geht's gut. Es geht's gut.
Es geht's gut.
In VR chat lernen. Or I'm learning in VR chat on the different servers. So
Are you a part of any German Discord?
yeah, I'm on this Learn German Discord where they have like only German rooms and stuff, and
Nice.
I'm on the VR chat because it's kind of fun, and I met some cool people. But
Oh,
I mean, you have
dying,
to like,
dying.
stay up till 12. You have to stay up till like 12 a.m. to be able to get like a bunch of conversation because everyone's sleeping until then. It's like it's like the middle of the night when I'm like 6 o'clock when I get off of work and do VR chat, so the German server's like dead empty because it's like 3 in the morning now.
Yeah.
But fun. Yeah, it's all good. Just learning that and trying to get fluent. I'm definitely considering Japanese just so it can at least help me do my job a little bit better. But,
Yeah, I'm. You know, I was studying Japanese for a solid year, and there are some people to talk to here in San Diego. There's like a Japantown or whatever. You know, there's like about a good, I don't know. There's like a whole market district where you can like shop Japanese shops and talk to people and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just kind of fell off that just because of I hit that wall. You know, I guess everybody learning a language hits a wall where you kind of you get to a certain point where you kind of have a realization that you've got so much farther to go. And I was having a real difficulty getting over. Oh, there we go. I got kicked out. I was having a real difficulty with all of the grammar and stuff like that. That's where I hit a wall with. I was doing okay with like understanding folks talk and speaking like a baby, I guess, speaking like a 2-year-old might. But you know, when it comes to like grammar, that's where I was having difficulty.
Yeah, no, I've been speaking German for about 13 years now.
Oh yeah,
And I'm at a 6th grade level, so no worries on that.
nice.
Yeah, the thing is that it wasn't continuous practice, like on and off, but I mean, I still spoke it. I listen to music and I have like stuff in like I think my Siri's even in German. Hold on. Hey Siri, was ist die Zeit?
Es ist 15:42 Uhr.
Yeah, so it's I have my Siri in German and stuff, so
Good. It's a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, but the only thing that sucks though is that if I need to listen to what people are saying, like texting me to listen to my car, it does it with the German, so it sounds broken. I don't know what it's saying because it's like they try to say it except in German. like they speak English in like straight German. So instead of saying also, they said also or things of that nature. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's some German it's like also. That's like that means different things in English. So it gets kind of annoying. But
Oh,
it is what.
John says the only language he knows is the language of love.
Yeah.
John, you really... No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not fluent in it all. Womp womp.
Wah, wah.
But yeah, no, we'll have to go Fleabag on translating the stream in real-time German. But I mean, because I sure as hell can't do that. I thought it'd be pretty cool to have different subtitles for our videos, though.
It would.
'Cause I think the SSG, I think he might have some of his videos in Portuguese or something. I could have sworn he was saying about getting what's that? Like
Captions?
Captions.
Yeah,
think he
SSG. Sam was doing that. He had a guy helping him with. He had a couple of his fans helping him with captions. Come on. Do not want to die prematurely here. There we go. I picked up a heart. Just gonna keep trekking. I don't care about that other power up.
You're just trekking it out.
I'm not going to ask your wife anything, John. I don't want to know that much intimate details about you.
Wait, what did you post that on LSD is the language of oh. The source is English pretty bad.
So what time is it there, John? He's in Australia. I'm wondering to myself, like, what makes it so that people can actually hang out with this stream right here? It's like sometimes I stream around this time and nobody's available, right? Because people work and stuff. But for some reason, there's a few people that are able to be here, so that's cool.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure. I kind of think it's cool that, you know, maybe people are like waking up or just going to bed.
Yeah.
It's like, let me catch Saturday stream and see what
I know.
he's
Look at this guy. Can't play a darn game to save his life. Oh well.
No, I think that's part of the stream is the personalities.
The internet does make it possible, Peter.
Possibility.
Makes everything possible. Ah,
Yeah.
I always miss that one. No, don't kill me, don't kill me. That guy. Alright, here goes.
That guy.
So what other music have you been listening to lately?
Music.
Muzak.
Music.
Hopefully not Muzak, which is
Nope.
like the canned music service.
I think I've been really getting back into System of a Down. I don't know if you're a big fan of them, but they released 2 new songs.
Yeah.
So I was listening to a lot of that. I love System of a Down, so I've been playing their albums again. It's like, oh man, I love
I
this
used to
stuff.
be really into System of a Down. I mean, like, still, they're great, but I used to be like way into a bunch of that stuff back in the 2000s.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Like I haven't been growing a lot song-wise. I used to listen to a ton and get into the scene, but I kind of mellowed out right now, mostly because
Yeah.
I don't listen to radio too much.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the election cycle.
Oh yeah, it's impossible to not. It's like everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of that. So just a lot of listening. But I'm glad it's over, so I can finally rest for the most part.
Me too.
But yeah, no, I guess besides that, a lot of vaporwave stuff, a lot of lo-fi hip-hop.
Yeah, I love vaporwave.
Yeah, that and then just anime openings. Not even like J-pop, just like openings for animes.
Do you like? This is gonna be way out there compared to what you were talking about, but have you heard of Snarky Puppy?
Yeah, I think I heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, but they're like, it's the opposite of. It's like the exact opposite of you know, the whole lo-fi bedroom pop kind of thing. I mean, it's like it's like a room full of like incredibly talented musicians like playing their instruments very well, like without sheet music, but playing like really complicated stuff. It's not progressive rock, it's not fusion jazz, it's very close to like improvisational jazz, but it's, you know, closer to fusion, I guess. But it's like the new young kids jazz, and I really love it. Like, I really dig it.
I think you sent me some of their stuff before.
Did I?
I could have sworn you did. I could be a mistake.
I only recently got into it. I mean, they've been around since like 2015 or 16, like popular. They've been, you know, making the rounds since about then, but I only just recently got into them.
Did you send me some jazz stuff? That's what it was.
I did send you some more like typical traditional jazz stuff. Like I don't know. What did I send you? Coltrane?
Yeah, you sent me some Coltrane recommendations and a few others.
Yeah.
I'll have to look back and look, but I think I have them saved on my YouTube playlist somewhere. I have big jazz stuff. But
look at that, guys. I completed level 1.
12 levels.
What's that?
Only 12 levels to go.
Only 12 levels to go.
I haven't played it before. So.
Oh, Cameron, hip hop. I love hip hop. Isn't that funny though? I just got done talking about jazz, but I absolutely love hip hop. In fact, that's one of the things I love so much about Peter. Screw you. He's like, you did it. No, I know you're really being encouraging, right? not at all sarcastic. No, it's okay. I you know, put you guys through hell having to watch me do so terrible for so long. It wasn't as bad as the Clockwork Knight stream, right? That was pretty bad. Probably really bad for you, Peter, having to watch that, considering you know that game so well. You're probably like shake my head the whole time.
Yeah, but not. I don't know. I've been really behind a lot of the Saturn stuff. I need to play the classics up. Maybe this holiday season I'll do that.
Yeah. What are you gonna play?
I kind of really want to play some more Sakura Wars.
Do it.
Yeah, Sakura Wars, Grandia. I want to play some Clockwork Knights though, and even this game.
I'm glad you were drunk, Peter. I really am, because I feel like you kind of gave me you probably went easier on me because of that. And then afterwards, if you watched it afterwards, you were probably like, that's when you were like, I need to stream this game myself so that people don't get the wrong idea about how it's.
You know, my
favorite. I'm just kidding.
Probably the ninja was the what was the game? The Shinobi X stream we did.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I have to admit, I'm not great at a lot. I'm the opposite of Chaz. He's like great at almost every game. I feel like I'm really good at racing games, but despite that, I love so many of these games despite being bad at them. You know, like, I can't help that I'm not that great. My little brother was always the one who was just incredibly fast reflexes. I would watch and he would play. Usually that was the case, which is probably opposite from some, you know, younger brother, older brother combos. Usually folks would tell me that they were like the younger brother and they'd watch their older brother play, but with me it was like I would just get tired and give him the control because he was just so much better. And I mean, to this day, he's like the Twitch gamer. He's, you know, into like the most modern consoles, and he plays like Twitch heavy games because he's really good at that kind of stuff. Me, like, I've always been more interested in hardware than software. I've always been a nerd about the consoles themselves and the history behind publishing and development. When I was a kid, I used to geek out over that kind of stuff. Like, I was like, oh wow, yeah, there's actually companies that make these games. My brother didn't care anything about that. He's like, I just want to play them.
Is that the one that works for that certain company that we talked about?
No, my brother-in-law works for Sony, and he did Raising Kratos. He was the editor on Raising Kratos, and which is a documentary about God of War, if people don't know. And he also does like internet trailers and stuff like that for Sony games. like God of War and MLB The Show. I'm
bet
playing
he's
very tentatively. No, my brother-in-law, he works at Sony. My other brother-in-law also works at Sony doing like audio editing and stuff like that. And then
he PS5 nice and cozy in his house right now.
he does, and he doesn't care. It's so funny. Like he so doesn't care about gaming. He'll get every new console, and he'll get like cellophane wrapped copies of every game they put out, and they'll just go straight on the shelf, and they'll never get opened. I go over to their house at like Christmas time, and I'm like, oh yeah, look, here's a copy of whatever hot new game, and he'll never play it. That's just
At least
say what?
generous at Christmas, at least with the games.
He's giving me some stuff. But a lot of the times I don't even care, because I'm just like, I'm not really big into modern games. What can I say? I mean, I think they're great, don't get me wrong, and if I do any modern gaming, it's on my PC, So like I have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is not really modern anymore. I mean, it's been out for a while, but I mean, I have some modern games on my PC, but for the most part, I just don't have time to play a lot of modern games.
No, understand. Yeah, I mean,
when I go to Christmas, and my brother will be playing PS4, and I'll just sit down with him, and he'll be like showing me all these different things that he's unlocked, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have time for that. I will. The time will come. So I'll skip over a lot of generations, I think, and then the time will come, and I'll be like super modern. I'll be some old guy with like whatever newest fangled system there is when I finally have time to play these things again.
I bet you're gonna jump right back in once your kid's old enough to play like PS5.
Oh yeah, for sure, I will. I told my wife, I said I really want to get a Nintendo Switch. We don't have one. I want one because my son and I want to play Let's Go Pikachu, and we also want to play Breath of the Wild. We want to play Sonic Mania, which I have played on the PC, but we want to play it on the Switch. And we also want to play something else. There's something else on the Switch. I can't remember what it was.
What about Sword and Shield?
Yeah, Sword and Shield would be good. He just loves Pokemon Yellow so much that I know he would want to play the remake. But yeah, Sword and Shield is obvious.
Apparently, there are rumors that they're going to put Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the Switch, which I'd be down for.
Oh yeah, that'd be rad. I mean, I wouldn't be... Oh, Cameron says Wii U is modern to him.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. I actually have my Wii U. I just set that up. I modded it so I can play like the Wii games on the loader, and I just like used it like just threw a USB drive in there, and I'm playing all the games on that.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about the Wii?
The Wii U, yeah.
Oh, the Wii U. Okay.
Yeah.
I have my Wii modded with like several games loading off of a USB stick. But I also have legit games too. I'm gonna go get this heart. I probably need it.
Yeah, no, I did it mostly because I have the place in the living room now. I don't know. I've moved away from the CRTs and instead playing stuff in the living room. But I mean, I think at 128, it's pretty much the good system put in the living room.
Cool. Congratulations on that, Jesse. My son just came out to let me know that he made some significant progress in some game that he's playing. Sorry, Patrick, repeat yourself. He was talking over you.
It's fair. I'm used to it. No, but yeah, I was saying that I moved my Wii to the living room now.
Okay, cool.
I've been starting to play a lot of stuff on my like 4K TV, like the 50 or 70 inch.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. I went from more playing stuff on the CRT to playing it on the flat screen, but I think 120 and above is pretty much a sweet spot for flat screen.
Yeah.
Or at least doable.
Let me know if you want any recommendations for Wii. I really think the Wii is a good platform, and it has a lot of great games on it. It has a huge amount of crap on it, don't get me wrong, and that's why I think most people kind of think of it as this like platform with not a whole lot of good stuff on it, but it actually has a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people see it as is going to be seen as a hidden gem system.
Cameron, do you have a Wii? Well, you have a Wii U, so I suppose you could. I was gonna tell him there was an English patch of Earthseeker, which is a JRPG that I recommend folks check out on Wii. I think it would have been kind of another one of those games to get like an Operation Rainfall effort release if it hadn't been for. You're familiar with Operation Rainfall, right?
Yeah, that's where they wanted to put was it Last Story, Xenoblade, and the third one? I forgot the name of it.
Last Story, Xenoblade, and the.
Where's that last one? It was the Labyrinth. It was like something.
Yeah, I have it. I own it. I just can't think of it right now. The Last Story, and then the Tower. Is it called the Tower?
It's something like that, but
why can't I think about it right now? Anyway, yeah, I'm blanking. But anyway, you're right. And then there was Earthseeker, and there's a couple other cool JRPGs on the Wii that I think folks should check out.
That's what it was, Pandora's Tower. Ooh,
Pandora's Tower, that's right.
I need to get all three. I only have Xenoblade out of those three, but I have them all digitally, if you know what I'm saying.
See, now I couldn't even see. It's so dark on my CRT. Maybe I need to turn the gamma up, but I couldn't even see those things come down and stab me.
For sure.
For sure.
Sure. But yeah, I definitely need. I think I do need some recommendations, but I have like. I know Zack and Wiki's on my list to get next.
Oh, excellent game. Excellent game. Get Zack and Wiki. Get any of the Capcom games, literally. Like, just get all the Capcom games on the Wii. Including the Resident Evils.
I want to get the two... I have Dark Side Story. I want to get the Operation Raccoon City, or Operation or Umbrella Chronicles, whatever.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get up and give you some recommendations. Hold on a second.
I'll get my Amazon list set up ready.
All right, so let's see here. Folks should check out The Last Story. Ooh, I have my camera like turned around. But anyway, you've got The Last Story, Pat?
Need to pick that one up.
Okay, get that one. That's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, Nobuo Uematsu for the music, and it's a Sakaguchi game, so you kind of have to. Sin and Punishment, excellent Wii title, plays great. Actually, that's the Sin and Punishment 2, the Star Successor. Tatsunoko versus Capcom, which I know you have.
Yeah,
I love it. It's fast. It plays really well. Let's see what else. Resident Evil. You got the GameCube version, right? The original remake.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Archives. They had a Wii release. Let's see what else. Another code. Oh, go ahead.
I heard Resident Evil 4 for the Wii is the definitive version because you can use GameCube and.
Yeah, check it out. You can use the GameCube controller. So, you have Resident Evil 0 on the Wii here. You've got Resident Evil 4, arguably the definitive version. It does look really good, but I mean the GameCube version is great too. Umbrella Chronicles, really awesome. I mean, it's just fun, light gun shooter with a friend, and then the original Resident Evil if you're into Resident Evil. But anyway, anything Capcom on the Wii is worth picking up, I think, because Capcom really don't make bad games. Maybe they make some like somewhat decent games, but they don't really have a reputation for making bad games. Another Code R, if you're at all into weird, very Japanese feeling games, it's mostly like a text visual novel kind of thing, but it's cool.
What game did you say it was called?
It only got a PAL release and then like a Japanese release. It did not get but it's in 60 hertz. So it supports 60 hertz progressive. It's called Another Code R, A Journey into Lost Memories. And it's by Sync, which are the same company that did like Hotel Dusk on the DS. Rodea, the Sky Soldier, is really
good.
Yeah, so that's why am I drawing a blank now? But Yuji Naka. It's Yuji Naka, and it's the definitive one. I mean, it's the one that he originally was working on the Wii before they had to like move the whole project over to the Wii U. And arguably, I played both, and I like the original Wii version better.
The Wii version is the definitive version of it.
Yeah, so I recommend. I mean, you just buy the Wii U version, and you get the disc. I believe you get the disc for the Wii version, and you get this nice little insert. Actually, this insert is double-sided, so the back of this insert is actually the Wii U version, but I just went ahead and put it in a white box and made my own, like, full-on legit Wii copy of this game.
Way better.
Yeah, it's a great game. Very much a spiritual successor to Knights. And then Opuna, Opoona, Opuna.
Yeah.
This is a kind of like I don't know if I would call it it's a Koei game, but it's a JRPG where you basically control the whole thing with just a nunchuck. So you can literally just one-hand this.
Nice.
Did you just... Oh, somebody else just logged in.
It was Cameron.
Yeah, you can literally eat a sandwich and control Opuna at the same time. Pandora's Tower is a great Wii game. Zack and Wiki... Pat was talking about Zack and Wiki. It's a great game. Highly recommend.
It's really underrated, but was super looked over and is kind of rare now.
Well, again, it's Capcom. They kept hitting home runs on the Wii. I pretty much got every Capcom game that was released on the Wii just because I figured, okay, it's going to be good. Xenoblade Chronicles, you mentioned having a copy of that. I know that there have been better versions that have come out, but this still looks amazing on a CRT. It still looks amazing on a CRT. And then check out the Conduit. It's not gonna knock your socks off compared to like other shooters, but for a shooter on the Wii, I feel like it was pretty good. It was by High Voltage Software. They did some stuff. It's got this kind of what's the whole like secret society? I forget, like an
Illuminati sort of thing.
Yeah, it's got an Illuminati alien meets aliens vibe to it. It's kind of cool. Anyway, that's enough talk about the Wii, but again, it'd be most people out there, saying, pick up games for the Xbox 360 or the PS3, which I don't deny. Those are great consoles and they have a lot of great games, but it's like you don't get a lot of people talking about the Wii, I feel.
No, the Wii doesn't get as much love for sure.
Oh, now I can see that thing just barely. They're like purple spikes. It's like a glare. Oh, there's so many more good Wii games. So I'll send you like a list or something like that of stuff that you should consider.
There's actually this really good anime game that I really wanted to get, like I never found.
What is it?
It's called It's called A Case Closed: The Meropolis Investigation.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty rare.
That's not like a Detective Conan thing or anything, right?
It is.
Is it Detective Conan? Okay, yeah. So
the weird thing is, they actually had the company that did the dub for it, and Funimation, do all the voice acting, but it never came out in America. It only came out in the PAL region.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, and then when I asked I went and asked the voice actress about it, and she didn't have any idea about the game, even though she was in it. So
you're kidding me. She's like, it was just another job.
The thing is that she did production on the show, so it's like, I mean, she would probably know the difference if she's recording for the show versus a game.
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe she was trying to keep it under wraps, like, oh hey, I don't know anything about that, wink wink. But
I gotcha.
But obviously it never came out. I never asked. I met a few of the voice actors, but I keep forgetting to ask them about it. But
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll find one of them and I'll ask them about it, because it's a really fun game. I mean, it's kind of typical anime game, but I mean, it's still kind of a neat experience as a big Detective Conan fan.
You're a big Pokemon fan, right? Still?
Yeah.
The Pokepart games are fun. They're easy, but they're fun. I recommend those. There's 2 of them on the Wii.
Those I need to play the Mystery Dungeon games.
Is Cameron in the chat? I thought I heard somebody else.
Cameron left.
Oh, he left. Darn ya. What is it, Cameron? Was it the milk and bags comment?
No, I think his mic just doesn't work, so he had to drop out.
I'm giving him a hard time. That would be funny though if we like offended him over the milk and bags.
I don't think so. He seemed to take it pretty well.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not being serious. Everybody always thinks I'm being serious. I'm literally mostly always joking. It's very hard for me to be serious.
Gotcha. Fair.
Gotcha.
I got you, Dave. I understand you. I understand.
What are we gonna do for our next podcast? That's what I want to know.
The Resident. Ooh, I don't know if I should say that out loud.
Are we seriously though? What wasn't that just an idea you were having like for a video or something?
Apparently, Peter
wanted
Peter
to do a
Nick?
cast.
But yeah, I guess spoilers. Resident Evil is one of the ideas, but like, I could have sworn that Nick wanted to do it, and I was like, oh, I'm down. And
Okay,
everyone
but
seemed to agree.
I thought we basically talked quite a bit about Resident Evil last Halloween.
I guess, but I think Nick wanted to make it focus more on the series.
Okay.
I'm good, but I mean,
Well, I mean, Saturn only got 1 game.
technically it had 1.5, but
Ben, if you happen to be watching this, I just got a Discord message from Ben. I wonder if he can hop in.
he's flexing that he got his Xbox Series X in.
Oh well, then never mind. Well, yeah, lots of folks are getting that in, so they're.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on
Wanting
my 5. I have yet to get a shipping notification from Target.
Really funny how like
Yeah.
some people can get it so easily, and then some people are having difficulty.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't cancel it. I just really want to play it because Cyberpunk got canceled or
It
delayed.
got pushed
so-
back, right?
Yeah. but-
Oh, I need to. You know what? I need to give you a. I'm going to send you a Google Drive link for a game that will help tide you over. It is a like classic text adventure, except it's with a graphic overlay. Like it has a lot of like graphics involved, and it's called Cypher, and it's like a cyberpunk text adventure. I think you'll like it. The only problem I have with it is Daniel. Yes, this is Pandemonium. The only problem I have with it is that it was made by these guys from Brazil, and I guess they got somebody to help them with the translation. And there are areas where it's a little rough, you know. And for a text adventure, that's kind of like, you know, could be a deal breaker. But I was able to get through the whole thing no problem, just by using like the manual that came with it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm all for about that Cyberpunk.
It is a PC game, you know, so it'll just be something else that you can play on your PC until you get the real game that you want, which is Cyberpunk.
Or maybe I'll just play. I'll play Snatcher again.
I'm trying to read Daniel's comment. Oh yeah, so Lady and the Jester, yeah. So as we're seeing, the Lady can do like a double bounce, and the Jester can do a he can do like a rolling attack or a spinning attack, and I suck playing both of them. But I mean, you know, it is a fairly good background noise game to play when you're talking to folks. So
I can't believe he died.
hey, You can't believe I died. I can.
I can't believe you died.
Wow.
You got so far.
That was not far. Believe it or not.
You should have taken down the password. Then you could have been back where you were.
You know what? You're right. I should have.
I mean, I can just look up-
What kind of a newbie am I? Yeah, just look up the password.
Let me go back.
Just go back in the stream. Just find it.
You know, it's so
fine.
funny. It's so funny. I don't even pay attention to passwords when I get them because I think passwords are so lame.
I have a password if you're ready.
Oh wow! Look at the man above passwords. All right.
Hey, Pat's got a password to get me back to where I need to be.
No, you're above that. You just said.
I'm not above
They're
anything.
lame.
I'm not above anything. I'm lame.
Passwords are for squares. You know. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
square. I'm square. Okay, so go ahead, Pat.
All right, so EMI should
Oh.
be recognized.
It's already entered. EMIA
CDBA.
CDBA. Okay. C to accept.
Nice.
It was like already there, Peter, but no, yeah. So I got distracted seeing the praises of the Wii and its several Capcom games.
Talking about the travelers.
I'm just excited that Pat's collecting for a system that I can actually give him some good suggestions on.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
It's
Don't use passwords though.
Don't use passwords.
also Ben is in the chat. How was it, Mr. Ben?
Hey.
Would you like to talk to us about your garbage game console you just bought?
Okay, so it was actually a surprise that it showed up today because I actually have it came in today from the Microsoft Store, which never confirmed because the Microsoft Store was crashing every time I'd ordered it or tried to place the order. And so I ended up ordering it on Target as well. So I have another one coming from Target on Thursday. But what ended up happening, my brother could not get a hold of one. So my brother's going to get the one that's coming in on Thursday from me. And I'm basically had hooked up the one that came in today. It's honestly, it's just basically like the Xbox One X 2.0. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually pretty cool. It runs pretty smooth, really fast. And I've been just kind of getting it loaded up right now.
Is there any like dedicated Xbox Series X games that are out right now?
Well, you got like Assassin's Creed Valhalla that I haven't installed yet just because it's like full price. I don't really like paying full price for games. I like waiting until they go on sale, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
But so and plus I got like a backlog of like so many games to play. So I've been like loading up a bunch of my games that I've been wanting to play so far that I haven't finished yet. Like Doom Eternal, stuff like that.
That's a good game. I'd recommend playing Doom Eternal first.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ben, question. What's the last
Yes.
game you paid full price for?
Ooh, that is
Can't
a good
remember?
question. No,
You buy discount only.
pretty
the last
much.
game I paid full price for was Final Fantasy 12. So that just shows
Wow.
you how cheap I am. I've somehow avoided paying full price since then, but like that game, I had it like the moment it came out, and I had to pay full price for it.
Right. No, I actually do remember. And okay, this one makes sense because it was like only $30 at launch. It was Star Wars Squadrons. Because it was only like $30. Like I will totally pay $30 for a launch price.
Yeah,
that
that's
game is actually
reasonable.
pretty fun.
And good fun game, fantastic. But when they're like $60-$70, nah, I'll wait.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
I think the last one I actually just bought Miles Morales new, so I think technically that's
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah, I actually
Dan was like-
I actually did pay for that one.
I do feel like
Yeah.
it's a form of torture, Daniel. At least I have you guys to, endure
We
it
can talk
with me.
about game systems that are new.
Yeah. And he's like praying that I finish without raging. I mean, I'm not gonna rage. I'm not like the type to throw my controller at the wall or anything. My brother-in-law.
Not on this stream, anyway.
No.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law broke like a couple of 360 controllers doing that, chucking his controller at the wall. I'm like, no.
Oh man.
I'm more like, I just give up.
It's just a game.
It's
I
just
think,
a
I think
game.
the only time I
It's
ever,
just a game.
I think the only time I ever broke something getting rage at a game is when I was playing Tony Hawk and I was trying to go for all the tapes, and on the Dreamcast and I missed it, and I just like kicked my Dreamcast open and scratched the disc all to hell.
But
Hey,
you
well,
got
that's...
yeah.
What?
Sorry.
It was on mall. And I couldn't get one of the tapes, and I literally kicked my Dreamcast into the disc.
Can't get the tape. Better break my console.
Seriously, violence and
the
technology
Dreamcast was
do not
fine.
mix.
It was just the disc. But yeah,
What
I think that was
just
the
hit
last
me?
one.
Yikes! Okay, see, I gotta turn up the gamma on this or something because it is. I couldn't even
Dark.
see that. It's dark. Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Are you using
Sorry, Ben.
Are you using one of those HDMI adapters? It seems like those HDMI adapters make things dark.
Well, no, I'm using an XRGB 2.
Okay.
And if I turn the gamma off completely, then you guys see in the stream you see the most color accurate representation. However,
Yes.
if I turn however on my CRT that I'm using, to play back without lag, it's a little dark. And CRTs being the way they are, they only have like a limited brightness, after so many hours of use. So it's like I probably can't get the CRT any brighter than it is, and there's a glare overhead from my garage light. So it's just one of those things where I'm just making excuses because I suck. that's what's really going on here.
That was me with Street Fighter Alpha 3 last night. I was having a hard time. No, it was
With Corpse Killer. See, I
down.
couldn't see that. I couldn't see those purple spikes until it was too late.
Because like where my candy cab is, the ceiling light glares against the screen, so it makes shoot 'em up so hard, especially in like a 29 game.
Man, keeps getting crushed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should go to Shmups, Dave, and lose some more.
Trying to think if there's so I was actually pretty good at that. Oh, I know what I want you to stream because you're good at shmups, right, Pat? I want you to stream
relatively.
I want you to stream that Saturn shmup that I did early on, and I didn't do it justice. With all the animation in it, it kind of looks like it's based on a Japanese cartoon. God, why can't I think about it right now?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was the one that's based on the Tatsunoko game.
Yes.
Was it Tatsunoko?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
a vertical scrolling shmup. It's really good actually. You are the bad guy. You play as the bad guys actually, and you're fighting against the good guy, against the heroes. It's a really fun game actually, and it controls really well. I think that I did pretty good considering I'm not good at shmups. That tells me that Pat would do actually really well at it, and he'd probably enjoy himself. So
I played it a bit. It's actually kind of an easy shmup.
Is it? Well, then that's good for streaming.
Yeah,
right?
no, I definitely think I should
hard
do
shmups
that.
are not hard. I mean, hard shmups are fun for playing, but they're hard for streaming because, you got to do good.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Bokan to Ipatsu.
Bokan to
Don
Ipatsu,
Robo.
yeah.
Yeah, Kanepi. It's based off of Yatterman. That's what it was, Yatterman.
Oh,
Yatterman.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be a good one to watch. Yeah.
It's the scaling sprites in that game are really good. It's got like rotating and scaling sprites, and it just looks really, really cool.
Yeah, that was actually one of the first import shooters I played because my friend he came over with a stack of like Saturn games that are imports. Like he brought over Game Paradise, Bokan to Ipatsu, Radiant Silver Gun, Battle Garega, and I just played a bunch of them and they're so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I could own them. But,
right. And I mean, Battle Garega is a better game. Don't get me wrong; it's better shmup, but it's hard as nails.
Absolutely.
Those
to
bullets.
Yeah, to be fair, Battle Garega is a lot better than Game Paradise, but I would probably Game Paradise over Battle Garega any day of the week.
Is it just because of the weeb? the weed factor, or
I don't
is it
know.
because of the
I'm a fan of
character?
gimmicky. I'm a fan of gimmicky shoot 'em ups. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, me too. I think that's why I think you'd like Bokan Toipatsu. Well, I mean, you've played it, so you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's why I
fun.
think that it would make a good stream. And why do I keep getting hit by that fireball? Some of these things, it's like I feel so ashamed because I'm telling you, it's not as easy as it looks.
No. That's fair.
Uh-huh. Now, I wish, see, and it's only a matter of time with technology, where I can just like pass the controller to one of you guys through
It's going to be good.
through the magic of
Good
the
times.
If like Patrick, pick up this game and actually help me with it.
internet. I know,
No.
like there needs to be a low latency way, like through Discord, right? See, the future of Discord I see as like a plugin where there's low enough latency that you can see. I can't even see that. I can see it up there on
It's,
stream, but I can't
NetPlay.
see it on my CRT. And I couldn't see that either.
Well, actually, I think we can get NetPlay going soon because I already have the NetPlay adapter now.
Hold on a second. I am literally going to turn up the...
Someone's going to get hit.
He's gonna throw the Saturn against the wall.
There we go. I cranked up the gamut. It probably doesn't look too good on your guys' side. Like, it probably looks washed out, but now I can see everything.
I just see a white.
No, it doesn't look horrible or anything like that.
Okay.
I just see a white screen, so I think he's changed it a little bit too high.
Well, it's
You see a white screen.
It's just a pitch white screen blowing
Ah,
out.
yes, yeah, me too. You fucked up. That's it.
Well,
On-
there goes our age rating.
on nights though.
PG-13. It's fine.
Rip that. But no, it looks fine. It's
Okay.
not too bright.
Oh, except I can't protect myself from just falling into a pit and sucking.
No, I didn't know what the appropriate age rating was for this call, so
Yeah, the M rate the video naughty rating is later on. I don't know what you guys rate the video naughties in the UK.
what?
You never heard of the term video naughties?
No.
It's the term that they rated like those horror movies back in the day.
Well, that's great.
Like Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, like all those.
I put it to you, Patrick, that you are on drugs.
He usually
I will not confirm nor deny that.
Patrick definitely throws me sometimes. You know, he'll just say something that I'm just like, I got nothing.
Well, I came in here a few weeks ago and he was just like talking to me. Oh, my dad's like, supporting someone and got a no-fly list. I was like, okay. I don't even remember half the conversation. I was
Yeah.
just
You know
like,
what?
all right.
It's well, I mean, you said you were drunk, so
No, that was a different time.
That was the BBC.
that was a different level of drunk.
That
No,
was
I wasn't
BBC
drunk. You were
25.
talking to me about friggin' Agretzico, because Kay was there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are talking about that. That was a pretty good series.
No, you were talking about it.
Yeah. Well, obviously I would. I'm a weeb. What do you expect?
Well, yeah, but I couldn't get a word in. You were just like talking at me. So
Oh,
I guess. Do you watch it?
there is no guessing.
Do you watch it?
Yes, I watched it all.
Oh, what were your thoughts then? We'll get your thoughts on this episode.
This episode of the Pandemonium, yeah, it's okay.
that's
It's
it.
okay. That's it.
Pretty okay stream out of 10.
What are we talking about?
That's
No, I don't.
I thought we
now
were
I don't
talking
know
about the
what any-
stream.
Oh no, I thought you guys were talking about something else. Okay, I'm confused.
San and Dave plays Agretzico,
Oh,
the
okay.
stream.
I'd be down.
Yes, he's just streaming the episodes, but he's got a controller in his hand pretending he's playing them.
Yeah, I'm
To
gonna
avoid
get
copyright strike.
Gretzko to. I'm gonna get to Haida to propose to Gretzko.
Oh, right, so good ending kind of thing.
Yeah. Actually, if I play that game, I'd make Haida go out with the dog or whatever her name is.
You sound like a big fan, whatever her name is.
Yeah, I don't know these. I don't know their names.
They're not people.
Have you
Don't
guys
worry.
watched? Have you guys watched Console Wars by any chance?
I started it. I need to finish it though.
You started it. It's not like super long or anything.
But I've been busy with a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll watch it.
It's good, I think. I thought it was
So-
better. I thought it was better than that high score. Just curious what people thought.
What, High School Girl?
High
Yeah, that was
score,
good
the
anime.
documentary. No, not high
I
score.
think we
bro.
made
Oh, I
that
thought you meant.
same-
I thought you meant the anime High School Girl.
I literally made that the same mistake the last time we did this. Because I thought Dave was talking about High School Girl, but he meant the high school documentary.
That's a pretty good show.
There's so
I
much
like that.
There's so much confusion in this chat.
Look, just go with the flow. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I am going with the
We're
flow.
just-
I'm literally.
no,
focusing
you're
on
not. You're
dying
getting
again.
confused. You're just having an aneurysm. That's
You're
That's
about
it.
to give me
just
one.
calm down.
I'm about to give you an.
Yeah, good. Calm down.
That
Just
would
calm
be
down.
so weird if somebody had an aneurysm on a live stream. You like just kind of slump over. You're like, I think somebody needs to call the police wherever
Oh,
David
man.
is. Like, where's
Look.
where's David live? I think he just
Oh.
had an
He's in
aneurysm
California somewhere.
somewhere in California.
Yes.
He's in like the
That's
straw basement.
it. You know, David from California. It's fine.
Yeah, somewhere.
You know, Dave.
Mr. Dave.
Come on, let's get over that flame. There we go. Yeah, I think after this, I'm giving up. Like if I die again, I'm not going to put anybody through this misery. Besides, I gotta wake the girl up from her nap and probably take him to the park.
Tut, tut.
Tut tut. The life
King
of being a dad.
Look at you. You're
Lucky
just having to do what people tell you.
That's right.
Tut tut tut. The days where you used to be able to play games whenever you wanted.
I know, right?
You know.
It's when you listen to Rage Against the Machine.
Go, Dad, go.
Beep, you won't do what you tell me. Beep, you won't do what you tell me.
That is a very censored version of a Rage Against the Machine song.
Yes.
Oh, but there was the version in Rock Band. It was like, now you're under control. I won't do what you tell me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
they
I
just
remember that one.
yeah.
It didn't translate quite well, I would say.
No.
It's like
It
if
reminds
there's
me of
one
playing that-
band that you shouldn't censor, it's Rage Against the Machine. Like that's like what they're all about. Is anti-censorship.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, I think another band that the rest rock band was Disturbed when down with the sickness that is like the alright mommy don't hurt
Yeah.
and it's like half of it's censored, but it's still hilarious by people laughing listening to it.
Good times.
Yeah. Go by this stream is sponsored by Rock Band. Go by Rock Band 4 on the Switch, PS5, and Xbox One. Harmonix music.
Rock over London, rock on Chicago.
Rock on, yeah. Rock on Liverpool.
Rock Band, it really rocks the band.
Coming to a theater near you.
I'm gonna die.
There are no
I
theaters
just
anymore.
feel like I'm gonna die here somewhere.
That's
If theaters don't exist anymore.
It just feels
So-
like impending doom.
it's in the one theater.
That's the thing. Is like with now. How do I get that key?
You should play Doom. That's what you should be
I
playing.
should play Doom. No, Doom on Saturn sucks. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what you gotta play.
That's
Just,
what I gotta
you
play.
know,
Okay,
You gotta find the good in the game. You keep talking about that.
I
so-
do, but
Hey-
that is okay.
hey,
That
Patrick.
that's one.
What's up?
Hey, you and Dave still planning on doing that Just Dance competition online?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd be down, but the thing is, I woke up with like a killer backache this morning. I slept wrong or something.
No, it was some excuse.
That's it. That's it, guys. I am not going back in.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. But yeah, no, I'm down for that. Once my back, I'll take an ibuprofen. It'd be good.
Oh,
to do.
that would be hilarious. Actually, that would be great. We should totally do that at some point.
Holy crap! It is
Next
3:30.
Shiro meetup.
I did not realize that it was 3:30. I got to
Ooh.
jet, guys. I got to bounce.
Yep. Go ahead.
See,
Wake up the daughter.
it's all this it's all the controversial talk has scared him off now.
That's
So-
right. That's right.
Just sit back, relax, watch the video naughties, and play some Rock Band.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thanks for everybody joining me today. It's weird. Sometimes I'm lucky if I get just Pat. But yeah, no, actually the other day I got Peter. Well, that was a lucky, not Peter O'Hanlon. I'm the other Peter.
No.
It's always confusing. There's
The
so
good
many
Peter.
Daves and so many Peters.
The good Peter, apparently. Okay.
The good Peter, and you're the evil twin? No.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
It's just rare. It's rare for me to ever have Peter join me on a stream. But yeah, that was random and it was fun. So anyway, yeah, thanks guys for hanging out, playing some video games on my little cyber couch here. I got my feet up.
pretty okay stream out of 10.
Out of 10. You like my little? Do you like my little Sonic doohickeys over here on the VCR? I've got the Knights figurine and the
It's zoomed in.
Oh yeah, no. When you zoom in, you can't.
Oh no,
see
there
them.
it is.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I can see it now.
I
can
forget
see-
you guys are like about 5 seconds late. So, yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, I like your figurines in the VCR. I didn't know they made Saturn Dave branded VCRs.
They do. I made it.
Yeah,
Custom.
he commissioned them from China.
That's right. That's right.
Just thousands of dollars for VCR parts.
You can.
No, it's AliExpress.
They're actually
So it's,
really.
a
They
dollar
they make
VCR.
Saturn Dave branded Laserdisc players too, Pat. That's yeah. So I got to get you one of those. Anyway,
I need like 3 of
I
them.
heard they make a Trainoco branded VCR too.
VCR. I don't know. That's all for my bad anime watching.
Yeah.
All the badly subtitled awful animes from the 90s.
So you got my request. I want to see you stream that Bokan to Ipatsu. I will definitely join the chat on that if you do it.
Yeah.
Same
yeah.
here.
Also, we missed a comment on.
Stream Sonic R.
I'll do that. We actually missed a comment by John Carter. Sandy, you guys taking requests for the next game to play on the live stream? Absolutely, we're taking requests.
Yeah, request something.
Yeah, let us know what you want to play. Or else
No,
we'll pick it.
okay, but I do have one thing to say to John. No, we are not going to stream the one with dicks. Okay. I know that's the one you want us to stream. Yeah.
The Choaniki one?
Choaniki. Yeah.
Listen, I'm willing to risk a YouTube channel to stream some adult-rated dating sims.
Yeah.
That's a risk I'm willing to
You
take.
could do the Yakuken special.
Oh yeah.
You could do that.
Yakuken special.
Yeah.
I'll stream
Yeah.
Dead on Dreamcast.
I want it uncensored. I don't want it
would
like,
be so-
this YouTube kind of stuff.
Pat's like a huge weeb, but he gets so awkward when it comes to like, the inappropriate red label Japanese stuff. I
When
would
it comes
love
to naked ladies.
I would love to watch him stream Steam Hearts. That would be fun.
I played it. It's really good.
Would you stream it though? How would you?
I mean,
what would you do when
it
you got to
depends.
those scenes?
Are you willing to risk the YouTube channel? Because I'll do it.
No, I'm not willing to risk the YouTube channel.
Okay, well then
You
don't.
you
tell
know
me to
you can
stream
use
it.
like a blurring filter. You can censor it.
What I'm gonna. You know how much work that would be? I'd have to like.
You just like
every
put your
time
hands
something
over the
comes up-
screen. Don't look at this, you guys.
It's immoral. It's immoral. I mean, I could probably record me streaming it and then
Man.
send it after.
No, I'm totally giving you a hard time, Pat.
I don't
That's what
believe
she
you.
said.
I don't believe you.
All right, guys, I gotta bounce.
rating
I gotta
for
go
this
get the
one.
baby up. And this has been another crappy Saturn Dave stream. Watching me play games very poorly, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. And happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday. And don't forget to play your Sega Saturns and check out the Sega Saturn Shiro podcast. That's Google it, Sega Saturn Shiro podcast.
Yeah.
Or-
Thank you, DC Dave.
Yes, DC Dave.
DS Dave.
Yeah, so check out the podcast. We're all a lot of us working from home now, so you can go back and get caught up on all those old episodes. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. And then, we'll be doing some more stuff, live streaming, video stuff, joking.
That's right.
I mean, it'd be a little bit more serious than what this has been, but
That's right.
this is what this is for.
Peter will continue to troll us. He
Better.
I won't do anything. I don't do any of that.
No,
You just
I heard it
no, he doesn't. No, it's the best
not gonna
kind.
be a
Though. It's the
member
best
if he
kind.
doesn't.
And then, check out. What else should I plug? The Saturn Junkyard. Give that site, that group, some love on Facebook. I don't know.
You should plug my.
Yeah,
Twitter.
check out Trainoco on Facebook. Is that what you meant?
check out
Check out the Spirit Hunters.
Hello
podcast.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out the
Hello
Spirit
Kitty
Hunters
Island
podcast if you're a
Adventure.
huge weeb and you like manga.
And Pandemonium reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Pandemonium
right,
Reviews.
Nick. Pandemonium
Yeah,
reviews. And
and
since
every
we-
video is a review of Pandemonium.
That's right.
Yeah. We
and
also
then-
need to plug Peter, the ClockworkKnights.com.
Yeah, hop in a time
Don't
machine.
plug it.
Hop in a time machine and go to the future where you can access Peter's Clockwork Knight site. Because I'm telling you, whenever it goes live, it literally will be the definitive. Screw Wikipedia. It'll be the definitive place to get any information on Clockwork Knight. And of course, I am geeking out like a fangirl over this site, but it's not live yet. So
We'll get
whenever
it
whenever
soon.
you finally click publish. No, but are you welcome? Do you welcome
December
folks?
18th. It's fine.
Yeah, are folks welcome to join your Discord? Like the pub is your
course.
Discord public? Peter does run
Yeah.
a Discord for the Clockwork Knight stuff. So if you
Am I
want to
in
be
that?
on like the cutting edge of anything Clockwork Knight related, he literally gives you like
All
live
the,
updates.
Yeah, all the updates since 1995.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, send me an invite, Peter. I'll put the link to the Discord in the video.
it's very informative.
All right.
Like he has literally scoured the web and the real world for everything that exists
Yes.
under the sun
This-
regarding this game. So yeah, gotta plug you there. And I think that's it. Check out facebook.com/playsegasaturn and like and follow us, and so that we can be friends. And until next time, this is Saturn Dave reminding you guys, have a great Tuesday and go play your Sega Saturn. See you later.